Welcome to the X-Ray Podcast. I'm your host Julio, and man, let me tell you this: I'm ready today. I got my drink, and my wife brought me some Mystics lemon pepper. Look that lemon pepper. So I'm ready for today's episode. Um, if you guys realize, on these couple days, Donald Trump has been proven right, and his claims back in 2016. You guys remember when Trump said that he was spied on, and everything from the Crossfire Hurricane uh, and the Steele dossier was all BS, and he was proven right. And I will show you a video of a couple years ago when he was interviewed on 60 Minutes, and basically he was proved right once again. Let me bring that up real quick, and I will show you right now that little episode when Donald Trump it was he was mad about it too. I will not blame him. I would be mad too. So before I bring my co-host in, let me show you that video real quick where Donald Trump was proven right once again. You know what I mean? He's still undefeated. So Donald Trump was proved right about he was spied on, being spied on his campaign, and a lot of people got in trouble. So we're gonna go into that. And please, if you like this content, please like and subscribe and share. If you visit us on Instagram, finally I got it hooked up on Instagram. Appreciate it. And I need to check on YouTube. I don't know if we are connected on YouTube or not, but I'll find out in a minute. But besides that, let me play this clip for you. All right, let's get rolling.
I wish you would interview Joe Biden like you interview me. It would be so good. You know what?
You like this, I thought. I thought you
I don't
liked
mind it. I don't mind it. But
sparring.
when I watch him walk out of a store and he's walking with a ice cream, and the question the media asks him, what kind of ice cream, what flavor ice cream do you have? And he's in the midst of a scandal.
He's not.
And he's taking,
He's
of course
not.
he is,
No,
Leslie.
come on.
Of course he is. It's the biggest, second biggest scandal. The
So
biggest scandal was when they spied on my campaign. They spied on my
well,
campaign,
there's
Leslie.
no real evidence of that.
Of course there is. It's all
No.
over the place. Leslie,
Sir,
they spied on my campaign and they
can
got caught.
can I say something? You know, this is 60 Minutes, and we can't put on things we can't
No, you won't
verify.
put it on because it's bad for Biden.
We can't
Look, let me
put
tell
on
you,
things we can't verify.
Leslie, they spied on my campaign.
Well, we can't verify
It's been totally
that.
verified.
No.
It's been, just go down and get the papers. They spied on my campaign, they got caught.
No.
And then they went much further than that and they got caught. And you will see that, Leslie. And you know that, but you just don't want to put it on
No,
the air.
I don't know that.
Okay.
Man, hey, Donald Trump, man, he's still undefeated. I mean, if he was a fighter in a boxing match, I would bet $1 million that he will win by knockout. Later on in the fight, like he did just now. That was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, roughly, and no one believed him. I did, and given father time just passed, and he was proven right. So I would bring my guest, well, my friend, not my guest, this is my friend, Robert Barbosa, to the scene. Hopefully, Robert, how you doing, brother?
All good. How's everything, man? This is again so crazy. First, um, the announcement of the whole chemtrails, the cloud seeding, that was proven right?
Yeah.
And now this right now. And to be honest with you, Julio, when I seen this, I was like, bro, once again, he's proven right. Once
Proven right.
again.
I'm
And
telling you, he's
and
still undefeated.
I got the timeline here, it
The
2015
reason
early
I went to the
2016.
media in the first
um
Sorry about that.
uh so yeah, that's fine. That's when the Steele dossier started, and
Yep.
then the Steele is hired on June 2016. Fusion GPS hires Christopher Steele, a former MI6 agent with expertise on Russia, to investigate Trump ties with Russia. Again, what is crazy for me is that, we all knew this. Trump was saying it, like you said. Some of us were believers. We from the jump, and once it gets proven right, and it's just sad. But at the same time, it feels good because right now Donald Trump is biting back. What did he say? He said uh, he wants to arrest Obama, the head of the snake,
Yep.
because Tulsi has info that leads and evidence that leads to Obama being the number one corporate, or the one that's guilty. I can't even talk right now. I'm just so excited.
He was the. I mean, you're right. He was the mastermind behind it, and he had the efficient GPS. Let me bring some names because I went to Chat GPT, not Chat G, not well Grok everything
Brock.
now. Yeah, so I'm using Grok a lot. So let me go back and and kind of review. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So you have on. There was in the Steele dossier. You got Christopher Steele. You got Fusion GPS. You had Igor Danchenko. Then you have Charles
Yep.
Dolan. And then you
Yep.
have Perky Cole, Paul Singer, and then you have people from the Washington Free Beacon that also, they were involved in that. You have Hillary Clinton campaign and the DNC involved in that. You have Sergey Milan, and also you have the FBI with couple officials. They were all involved in the Steele dossier. And then we still, I went down the rabbit hole and say, hey, who was involved in the Operation Crossfire Hurricane? I went to that rabbit hole too. Well, in that operation was involved FBI personnel like Peter Strzok, Lisa Page,
Comey.
Evil
I think
W,
Comey
James
was under.
Comey. Yeah, James Comey was there too. Andrew McCabe, you got James A. Baker, Christopher
Dude,
Wray,
this is a
and
Rico case right here.
it is a
Rico case. You can get
I
all
know.
of them.
So give me your opinion on this. Like you guys see for the title, if Obama treasonous, but given the definition of treason, right? So given the definition of treason, do you think I won't? I'm just speculating. I'm not accusing nobody of being treasonous, but do you think what Obama did and Hillary Clinton and everybody else, while spying on the Trump campaign, is a grounds for treason? I mean, are they
I
are they tiptoeing the line, or
No,
what do
they
you?
they crossed it, bro. They crossed it. They definitely crossed it. I mean, the deception, the 2020, we all know it was rigged. The mules, and then with Biden, we're finding out. I mean, Doge opened this door. Trump was so smart to get Doge involved. This is why the Democrats were out there fighting for Doge, because this gave us the ammunition. And man, it's crazy. Tulsi was quiet. Tulsi was quiet.
That's true.
The Epstein things that was going on, they were quiet. The bombing on Iran, she was quiet. They were doing this. They got this set up, and I bet you. And which, when Trump had that speech and they asked him, and he said he wants to go for the head of the snake. When I heard him, I was like, "Oh man, Trump, why did you say it like that? You could have said, "Hey, we're going after this," because they asked him. There's two stories. You guys asking me about Epstein. This one's more important. But
Right.
what he could have said, his follow speech would have been, "This is important because we get these guys, so we can get the next Epstein's, because these guys were in charge when they hit the Epstein files." Right? He could
Hmm.
have said something like that. But Trump is not a political correct. And then again, this is what I voted for. I wanted somebody that was real, not a puppeteer. So again, Trump was being Trump, and he said, "Oh, that one's not important. This one's the real." And so for all the people that want Epstein's people's blood, that's all they heard. "Oh my God, you heard that? He's not covering the Epstein thing." And I think I'm looking at it this way. It's bigger picture. and why he believes we're getting the head of the snakes. And Obama may not be the actual head, you know what I mean? But
Mm,
he's a scapegoat for sure, though. He's a
yeah,
scapegoat.
he is. Yes, I
He
have
signed the
another.
paperwork.
You know what? That's bad. Like, come on. Like, if you are spying on somebody, you're using. I mean, by using the FBI and the DOJ against Trump or spying on Trump's campaign, that alone, man, that's unheard of. I mean, come
Well,
on.
look at Nixon. Nixon supposedly did the same thing, and
Oh, okay.
Watergate, right? And
Watergate.
he resigned so he wouldn't go to jail. I mean, Obama did what Nixon did to the DNC.
Mm,
Obama did it to just the Trump campaign, which again, that's illegal in itself. And on top of that, the fact that he ordered these guys to do this whole dossier, this whole Russia hoax, and spend the American dollars and try to. This is the description of the definition of election interference. That's what Obama was doing, and that, my friend, is the treason part, because you're trying to silence the American people's voice. It's kind of like what these district judges are doing, right? Everything that Trump is doing, the Fed's doing, right? The executive branch and the House and the Senate are right now in unison with the vote of the people. And so this is 100%, he's working as the vote of the people. That's what a republic is. We're not a democracy. We're not the majority of the masses. And again, they got caught, man. And this could be a RICO case. Now, if they fumble this, Julio, oh my gosh, bro.
yeah,
I'm
that
gonna be disappointed.
yeah, that will
But
be a big disappointment if they fumble this deal because we, I mean, Donald Trump been knowing this since like I seen the interview with 60 Minutes. He been knowing this for almost 6 years, probably before that. He been knowing about this dossier. Who was in cahoot with with the FBI, and my question for you is like, okay, they have all these years. They have almost, gosh, like almost 9 years to get rid of evidence.
they
Do
they
you, do you think they got rid of evidence like so they can like the the big guys? I would say
n-
the Obamas and the Hillary can get away with and probably pick a fall guy. You know what I mean?
I think honestly they weren't planning for this, Julio. They remember when Trump won this 2024, they were not counting on Doge. So they thought it was going to happen like last administration, where he
Yeah.
focused on the economy, this and this and that. He wasn't going to go, full, excuse my French, retard, but, he went full retard on the whole Doge. So
Mm.
remember what Maxine Waters says, we don't know what he got on us. So, I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they,
That was like a self declaration of guilt. You know.
Yeah, I know. And here's the thing, and I'm sorry guys. I'm so excited about this because if this goes through, man, and this will bring trust back to the government. And again, but when I say this, we shouldn't still trust the government. In fact, our founding fathers didn't want us to trust our government, hence why we have the Second Amendment. You know what I mean? Because at some
Yeah.
point we would have to fight against our own government, which right now what I'm trying to say is this: they didn't the Democratic Party or the okay, I'm not going to put the blame all on the Democrats, which that's unheard of, right? I'm going to put the blame on the deep state. There's these deep state operatives that they've been so arrogant that they thought they would never get caught, and now this is crumbling now, and they're probably panicking, and whoever's not on that list, whoever's still running the show, I know it's not Obama. I'm sorry, he's not smart enough to do it. I, I'm gonna go and allegedly and say it's the Bushes. You know what I mean? They're up there, the Clintons, the Bushes. That's who I would uh put my money on. But But unfortunately, Obama's probably going to be just the scapegoat, you know?
I think they're gonna blame somebody else. They're gonna
Unless
blame.
Obama, unless Obama snitches, then, but then again, they might Jeffrey Epstein him too, you know, or,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's,
So do you think with this interview, I had a couple conversation with JJ about treasonous acts and all that stuff. Do you think this border invasion was designed to entertain Trump in case he wins, so he don't have time to look and invest, all these
oh,
last year because they were new. Like AOC, she was pissed when she knew Trump. When she realized Trump had the opportunity to win in 2024, she was mad. All the leftists, they were mad because
yeah.
they know Trump will seek revenge and justice. Oh, they all knew, but they didn't know he would do it so quick. They didn't
Dude,
count on
this is a, remember what you said last time? You know, everybody's playing regular chess and this mofo is playing 4D chess. I
it.
mean,
Yeah,
come on. Tulsi was quiet, bro. I was like, what is she doing? There's
yeah,
intelligent stuff. She was quiet. And why? Because she was going through the paperwork that Doge uncovered. It was a lot of stuff to uncover, and she found the gold mine.
bro, they were mad. They took forever to appoint her. Like they took forever to certify her nomination.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Because remember,
They,
they went after her like Trump.
yeah, but and that's for me. That was like, okay, if they're going after her, that means we picked the right person.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We picked the right person because if she was bought and paid for, they would not even worry about it. You know what I mean? They were just like, oh, whatever. Let's nominate her, and no, she's part of the payroll. You know what I mean? We don't
Yeah,
have to worry about
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
But she was like, damn. I remember, man. They were like giving her hell just to nominate her. You know what I mean? It was
And
crazy.
and the other thing too, Julio, that we're probably neglecting, she was part of the DNC though. How
Yeah,
many
she knows.
meetings? Yeah, how
She
many meetings did she have that she knows certain things, you know? You
yeah,
sometimes hear things even though you're not part of the clique. You hear them talk.
yeah. You
So
know what? You were right. I hope the Trump well, not the Trump, DOJ, Pam Bondi do something.
she needs this for a win because
She needs this to redeem herself
yes, definitely for sure.
because
Yeah.
I mean her credibility is like in the slump. I mean,
Honestly, we just want dude, I want all the client lists, but I think it would be more satisfied if we got rid of a, a handful of politicians and that they finally didn't get away with something.
mm, you imagine that? Imagine that scene on. Oh my, I lost him. He's gone. Lost internet. So
Sorry about that.
you could just
Oh
imagine
no.
let's say in the next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks, just imagine seeing politicians involved in this uh, spying on Donald Trump campaign arrested. Man, that would be glorious. Seeing all those people arrested, like they actually committed crime, not because Trump wants revenge, it's because it's justice. And
Exactly.
in Pam Bondi, she will redeem herself. And you know what? And people forget about and not having seen nobody talked about Cash Patel and Dan Bongino. They need to add their 2 cents by bringing documents from the FBI and those 51 agents. They build the dossier brought back to justice, even though if they retire, they need to be subpoenaed and not back to Congress, but criminally charged for a soft coup because that was a coup to
Yeah,
take
it
a
was.
candidate down. That was a
Dude,
coup.
I'm gonna steal Trump's word. This is huge. Huge.
I
Okay.
got a video I gotta show you too, though. Yeah, yeah, let's play this video Donald Trump today when he talks about President Obama.
Oh,
That
and the
was
press conference. Oh man, this
yes,
was
sir.
dude.
Play that video real quick.
President Obama, absolutely cold. Tulsi Gabbard, uh, what they did to this country in 2016, starting in 2016, but going up all the way, going up to 2020 in the election. They tried to rig the election and they got caught. And there should be very severe consequences for that. After what they did to me, and whether it's right or wrong, it's time to go after people. Obama's been caught directly. So people say, oh, you know, a group. It's not a group. It's Obama. His orders are on the paper. The papers are signed. The papers came right out of their office. They sent everything to be highly classified. The leader of the gang was President Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him? And except for the fact that he gets shielded by the press for his entire life, that's the one they look. He's guilty. It's not a question. You know, I like to say, let's give it time. It's there. He's guilty. This was treason. This was every word you can think of.
Man,
Bro.
oh man, I'm telling you. I mean, bringing that to the forefront, what
Mm.
Donald Trump said right there. Those are big accusations. Calling Obama treasonous. That's big coming from Obama, from Trump, and I don't know if they are ready to face charges. And to s- I can't wait to see Pam Bondi uh, actually in processing indictments for those
Hmm.
people. Like actually, hey, we have these charges. You either turn yourself in, or we're gonna order your arrest. Either or. You come on
And
your own. Your own field.
start seeing
I cannot hear you, brother. You coming up. You're coming up broken a little bit.
oh no.
No,
Telling
you're
you
good. You're good.
this.
No, you're good
Am I
now.
good now? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
you are.
I was gonna say, imagine Cash Patel, Dan Bongino coming out, arresting these people with the news, the
Ooh,
press. Oh man, and I'm thinking that's what they're setting up. That's why they're probably not saying anything. They're
yeah.
giving these people a warning. This is why Trump is doing that. He's giving them a warning, and he's shaking them up. And they're gonna make mistakes because guess what? They're gonna be calling each other, and someone's gonna
Mm,
mess up.
yeah,
So,
they are. They are. Or I heard
oh
somebody's
man,
already talking.
exciting.
I heard somebody's already talking, and it's gonna be. I'm telling you, a lot of people are gonna be cooperating with the FBI or the DOJ, try to get away from being charged with a higher crime, and they would try to get away from. They probably want to have immunity. I'm not surprised if Obama claimed presidential immunity. I would not be
He's
surprised.
probably gonna do that. And I honestly, we might get a handcuff of Obama, but he's probably not going to serve any real time. To
And
be honest with
and
you.
and that ironic when they tried to jail Trump a couple years ago in New
Yep.
York or Virginia, and they were
But
saying, "Oh, he's not above the law. Presidential immunity does not count on this." Well, neither on this one. When you
and
commit treason, it doesn't count under. I mean, it doesn't protect you from immunity will not protect you for treason.
you know how we know they're in really bad trouble, Julio? When he did that press, if you watch that whole press conference, which in fact when you called me about this live stream, I was
Yeah.
watching it. I was already at the end. Um, but no reporter, all the reporters looked like ghosts. Like they knew, oh man, they are busted. And then Trump said something, I forgot what it was, but one of the press guy answered it, and Trump said, because somebody leaked it. See, you know about it. There's a leaker. So they go. They didn't even ask any more of those questions because they know that the Trump administration knows. And so, dude, they're in trouble. The press won't even like. They're just trying to like just man, dang. It's kind of one of
They
those
would
things
do it.
where yeah, your best friend is in trouble. You know he's in
Yeah.
trouble, and they're like, and you're just like
Mm.
oh, I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
so it's like,
yeah.
dude, they're in trouble for
They
sure.
they're in trouble, man. I'm telling you, this is a Pandora's box. This event right here will either, if Donald Trump don't get these people or the DOJ don't get justice done, this will fragment even more the right, the MAGA and all these followers because okay, you didn't do anything with the Epstein list, got it. But I mean, you have another Hail Mary thrown at you with
Yep.
this, Obama thing and the Crossfire Operation Crossfire. Uh, Come on, man, don't fumble it. I
Yeah,
mean,
either that or make sure you have the facts, right?
yeah, make sure you have the ball now, and you are the 20 yard. Take it home.
Yeah,
Take it home, because especially Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, and Dan Bongino, they need this to redeem themselves.
for sure.
They need this, not Trump. Trump already said it. Trump, they spied on me and whatever, but Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, and Bongino, they need this because I mean, like Tulsi Gabbard did her job.
Yeah, she did.
She did her job. She was quiet. Like you were right. You're right. She
She
was
was quiet.
quiet,
It was
but
just silence.
she, she came out blazing, guns blazing, and she just like, hey, this is
They
it right
should
here.
they
She
should
did a
have had
referral.
her as a friend.
I'm not. I don't want to say something that is not right, but did she did a referral right? That she turned in everything to the DOJ?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
She dropped a lot. Oh, by the way, she dropped like over 200,000 documents on the JFK assassination too.
Dude, yeah, that's that. I'm
That's
telling you,
another.
man.
Yeah, that's another one. She's been doing her job, man. I'm telling you, I'm happy for for her because she been doing what she was hired to do, and she she put some people feet to the fire. I mean, she put some people on notice, and hopefully Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, and Dan Bongino, damn,
Who-
don't F it
Julio,
up because
Julio, who would have thought Donald J. Trump would have been this good? Who would have thought?
nah, nobody.
When I first heard him run, I thought, my guy was Ted Cruz. So I was like, no way. And
Mm-hmm.
look at it now, man, dude. Guy's a solid dude.
Yeah, it's solid, man. He's doing it, and we got, and I was thinking about it too when I saw Trump talking about Obama. I'm like, man, he still got 3.5 years.
I know.
The
I
the
mean,
the
that's
DNC, the Hillarys, they will be in fear for three
dude, but
years.
but there's two points to that side though, He's got 3 years. They gotta worry about that. Or
Yeah.
two, Trump's gotta worry about his back, his six,
Oh yeah.
because these guys, you've seen, history has shown a Democrat in a corner is very dangerous. Look what they
Mm-hmm.
did to Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Look what they did with the KKK. I mean, the the Jim Crow laws. That was all Democrats. It was not Republicans,
Yeah.
and they didn't switch. That did not happen. The 82 congressional people that were voting for against civil rights, I mean, for Emancipation Proclamation, were the same
Mm-hmm.
Democrats in the next year round. So, dude, it's interesting, buddy, and we're living it.
Ain't that crazy? The
Yep.
times that we're living right now, it's crazy. I can't believe we are like seeing everything unfold right now, and and I'm kind of worried because like it's a lot of people that be leeching on to the United States way of life. I mean, we are we are a country, what, 250, almost 250 years old. Next year will be
Yep.
250.
Yeah.
It's,
250. Yep. Correct.
it's gonna be a big celebration, but we are still like in diapers, like as a nation. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's
Compared
not
to the
like we
Roman
are,
Empire.
yeah, it's not like the Roman Empire or the Persian, or but there were thousands and thousands of years, but we still like in diapers. We still in the crawling uh phase, and we just like getting up to start walking. And the way our we are now, man, everybody's leeching on to us and sucking our energy, our money, and I'm worried about for the middle class. You know, you and me and so many others that we are working and we've been taxed to oblivion, and that's what I'm worried about. Like, how much tax they're gonna put on us? You know, what I mean, we pay tax for the fuel, tax for the energy, tax for the our money, tax in our houses, in our cars, tax in our tolls in the highway, our food, everything is taxed. You know what
Our
I mean?
retirement, they were taxing our retirement when they
All the
were
time.
supposed to
Like
not to.
anything is
Yeah.
taxed. It's like, man, how we can survive as a nation if they keep taxing us to oblivion, but yet our money is going overseas.
Yeah, I know. Well,
You know,
and the thing, the sad reality is, Julio, it really isn't going overseas. It's going overseas to get washed, and it comes back to these
yeah,
corrupt politicians because they went to, like, Karen Bass. She went to California with the fires. Why do you think
yep,
she was really there for?
yeah,
Really? She's gonna supposedly she was there to witness an inauguration of another person. Who cares, right? She's in California. She's a mayor. She's not, but she was there because I'm sure if we trace the money, she was there to collect money. And unfortunately, that's what they do. And while we're busting our butt, busting our chops, getting taxed by the money we make, the money we spend, we get taxed. The money we get back from return, we get taxed by buying things that already get. So our money gets retaxed over and over. Before
yeah.
you know it, you're really not making much. And
Yeah, we are surviving. I still seeing documentaries about 1950s and 60s where people were like, they were making decent money. Only one income was more than enough to buy a house, a car, send the kids to college, and when not. And now you have to work. Your wife has to work. Even your dog has to work because everything is
yeah,
so everything's so overpriced. And then yeah, we have Jerome Powell at the
which
Federal
he's
Reserve.
he might
I'm
be
like,
out, man. He might
I
be
mean, like,
out.
bring the interest rate down. It's not like to save money, make cheap borrow money. I'm saying because when Donald Trump reevaluate or refinance the debt, I mean, at least we save $1 trillion in
Yeah.
interest. You know what
No.
I mean?
Well, remember the last interview, or I mean episode of that we were talking about finances. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
you got to do. You got to restructure yourself. It just look at it like your personal finances. Like, right, you're spending more than what you're making, you're bringing in. So you have all these debts everywhere. You got to consolidate it, right? So to do that, you have to what? Borrow money. And unfortunately, um, we're in a position now where we can borrow, and we're the future looks so promising. So this guy Powell, he's just doing it for political, just for, and while doing that, Trump, he's thinking he's making Trump look bad, but he's thing about Trump, he's exposing that guy, and he's looking bad, and that's why he's thinking of jumping ship. But he's probably jumping ship because he's probably part of the whole Russian collusion thing. And
Uh,
dude,
yeah, a lot of people would be fired after that. I mean, all the Russia hoax. Everybody would be uh, on their seat, but we have not forgotten about the Epstein list and all the stuff that need to be brought to justice and resolved. There's a lot of stuff that Donald Trump had to deal with now, and hopefully, like I said before, Pam Bondi don't fumble this. I mean, hopefully she be able to get some indictments and whoever's involved, like Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, all those guys need to go.
for
All
for sure,
dinosaurs, they need to
I'm
go.
betting. I'm betting that if they can get the people that will wind up doing jail time would be Shifty Schiff,
you
Co-
think you think
yeah,
he will?
Comey. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Comey.
Comey for sure. Comey, he needs to
Comey,
go.
dude, he let Clinton get off. So Comey, Shifty Schiff, and some other bureaucrats. but Obama, Clinton's, they're just gonna get a slap on the hand, some
Oh,
home jail, some probation, or like you said, presidential immunity. They're
they're
gonna
gonna
find
claim that.
something. Yeah.
They're gonna claim presidential immunity, and you're doing this for political reason. But yeah,
But
when
what
they did it to Trump, it's like, oh man, we just following justice. I'm like, oh wow.
but what we will see for the next 3 to 4 months, or even possibly till the midterms, is that
Hmm.
we need to make sure we get Trump out of here. We need to impeach him because he's doing a he's
Political
attacking his
prosecution.
political prosecution.
Yeah,
But
it is. Hopefully we are able to get this done, and I trust. I get a little bit of trust, just a little speck of trust to the DOJ. Hopefully they fix it. If not, I guess Pam Bondi. If she don't do this, Pam Bondi's fired. I guarantee you. And they're gonna put Matt Gates on it. That would be it.
yeah, dude,
Oh,
Matt Gates, he's out there just like Tulsi, going out for blood.
and he's
That'd be the
quiet too.
worst thing for them. Yeah,
He's
he is
quiet.
quiet.
He is quiet. Do you think he building a case with Pam Bondi or
I That would be so cool if he did. I mean, I'm not sure, but yeah, he's awfully quiet too.
yeah, he's awfully
Yeah,
quiet because
but
nobody mentioned him.
dude, I just love this. Tulsi,
Yeah,
I was thinking, like, what is she doing? Is she upset with Trump? I'm thinking all these other things, and then this pops up, and I'm like, she was doing her homework, bro. We're over here worried about this. She's over there doing, this and that, and then boom, facts. This went away now. At least
and
for my book, it's went
and
away
she's
now.
she dropped a truckload of data and documents too. Not
Yeah.
saying, not speculating, documents. She
Yep.
probably have wiretaps. She probably have documents, emails. She got the emails. You saw the emails that she said she got like a how many gigabytes of emails back and forward when
But
they
they need to
discuss.
hurry up.
They need to then to speed this.
This needs to happen like within the next 48 hours, because a lot can happen. Buildings catch fires, cars, you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm getting at? Like,
Yeah,
evidence could be, misplaced. So this needs to happen now. Like, it
yeah,
really does need to happen.
it's true. Hey, for the audience, please comment down below if you see this live later on today. Drop your questions anyway. We go back and see uh, the videos, and we try to reply to every comment that you guys do either on Facebook or any social media that we have going on. But I really appreciate you guys being here today. One more question before I go, because it's almost 8 p.m. Um, what do you think it will happen if Donald Trump get this interest rate down to to a decent level? Because right now it's like at 6.7 or 7%.
Oh
If
man,
he
yeah.
get it down, do you think they will get it down incrementally, like 0.25 every other month, to to gradually bring back like 4%, 5% roughly? Because because if
Man,
they do it quick, if they drop 2 points or 2.5 points or 1 point, even though 1 point overnight, it would be a not catastrophic, but a lot of people would go buy and start buying houses like right away. You know what I mean? And cars and borrow money.
well,
What do
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. Trump has been operating in an unpredictable manner,
you?
and it's always a good unpredictable, right? I mean, we're only 6 months in, bro.
It's a lot
Like,
of shit
all
going on.
this is going on. It's just 6 months, dude. So, like, if this, I'm telling you what, if it drops to like 2 to 3, I'm refinancing my house, bro. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm locking that in, and I'm gonna be happy. Like, you just never
Yeah,
know, man. I'll just be so
yeah.
happy.
Me too.
But I will say this though, you're right though. If it drops drastically, bro, do you know how many people are gonna go be out there buying
It's gonna
houses?
happen.
I
One
mean,
again,
and
2021, 22, everybody buying houses. So I'd rather just to be like, hey, drop 0.25 every other month, just to bring it down to a decent level slowly, not too fast. Because if not, man, people would go buying frenzy. You know what I mean? And then we're
Yeah.
gonna run
And the,
on houses and cars and everything. You know, then the price would go up tremendously, and we don't need that. You know what I mean? We don't need that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know.
We
Even though for our self-interest,
oh yeah,
that should not be the
if
right
they drop
move.
the rate to like
Yeah.
4.5, I'll refinance my house tomorrow. You know what I mean?
I know. No, I'm gonna wait till it gets to like where, man, it's because thing is I landed because of the type of field work that I used to do, remember, in the oil field and
Yeah.
whatnot. Because of Biden, I wasn't able to purchase the house I have now, and I had to wait. And then when I finally got, you know, to not lose my interest money,
Mhm.
my interest, I mean, my earnest check, I basically locked in with the interest rate that's been given, and it's horrible, dude. That's horrible. But yeah, I would be excited if he did it fast, but I know that's just my self interest. I know that that would affect us in the long run because, yeah, like you said, everybody's gonna go nuts, and it's just going to go. We're gonna go back to spending more than what we're
Yeah.
making, and it's just, yeah, let's just gradually do
Yep.
it. I mean, he's got 3 years left. You
Oh
know
yeah.
what I mean? He could do, within every 6 months or every 4 months, or like you said, every month, maybe like a half a percent a month or a percent a month. But
That would bring
yeah,
back the economy that we had pre-pandemic.
at least steady instead of just shooting up, and then it shoots up to a point where we're not even nowhere there, like we're spending all this money and we're really only generating
Yep.
here, and we thought we're generating here, and we thought we would be generating here, but we're really here, and we would have spent all this, and guess what, now the interest rate has to stay high again, like you said. So it's just like, dude, yeah, we don't need to
No,
shoot
we don't.
up that much. We don't need to be
No,
spending
we
that
don't
much
need,
yet.
man. We need to at
Let's
least
let's
gradually and get the people used to having more money saved, and then and
exactly. Yeah, let's see where we stand
yeah,
financially before we
definitely. If
start.
we go back to the levels of interest rate 4.7, 4.5, like in a year and a half from now, I think we'll be good. But gradually,
Yeah.
gradually, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
So, hey, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It was a short, almost an hour long, kind of live stream that we're trying to do every night. Also, if you're interested to join our show and give us a call, let us know. We are gladly open a line so you guys call in and chime in with your opinion, and we would like to hear everybody's opinion. That is, a good interaction with our audience. That would be great if we add that on. Let us know if you want to do it, and we are gladly make it happen.
And, and,
We already tested the system, so we can wait to get people's reaction and calls and listen to what they have to say, because sometimes people don't open a
yeah, and we want basically everyone
everyone.
involved. If you feel like, hey, yeah, if you want to be like right now, we want to leave you with this. If this is important to you, what are your thoughts on this? This could be something where we could be like, all right, hey Julio, let's answer 5 or 10 at
Yeah.
a time. You know, hear you guys out, get the conversation going, and maybe because your minds, your thoughts, we all don't think the
Mm.
same. So you might bring a perspective where we're gonna be like, what, and so it's just, it's gonna be fun. And we, like Julio said, we test drove it and it works. So we're gonna work on maybe doing it on the next few live streams. That would be
Yep,
great.
absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and share this channel. And I see you guys on the next one. Robert, thank you again. Glad to have you on. Hopefully next time you will be in the studio. And if
Always,
not,
buddy.
hey, at least you're here. So let us know who you want to see next. If you want me to bring back JJ Carroll, or if you want me to bring somebody else that you would like to see in our show, let us know. We are happy to bring new faces, new voices for for you guys' enjoyment, and also kind of like you were saying, Robert, listen to everybody because we all not think the same. So thank you so much. God bless you.